New Bits with Vac and Vinnie. Thanks for giving us another shot. If this is your first time, thanks for giving us a shot.
Yeah. Basically, thank you to everybody.
Thank you to everybody. We're so
Just,
glad you're here.
Yeah.
We're so glad you're here. As a lot of you may have noticed, we're a week late this time, but it can't be helped. Sometimes it can't be helped. I mean, you know,
Look, we work. We're all over the place. Schedules are hard to keep.
yeah.
I got a lot of women after me. I'm trying to juggle all that.
Got to take care of things. You got to take care
You
of
know what I
business,
mean?
Vac.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, so we apologize, but it was just then we had the little Wi-Fi issue on the ship, but whatever. We're all good. We're all good. So sorry about that.
Yeah, we are sorry about it, but we are committed to the podcast. We're having a blast doing the podcast. So if we happen to be late or something like that, Vac and I have committed to Tuesday at 10 a.m. That's when we always that's when we agreed upon to release the podcast. And I think we did it for like the first 5 podcasts. And we haven't been on time since, but we'll get it together.
Yeah.
But if you think it's hard coordinating your schedule, try coordinating 2 comedian schedules together. 2 comedians that are working and make a living at it. It's tough.
And let's be honest, 2 prima donnas.
2 prima donnas.
I mean, let's really cut to the chase.
I mean, come on. We're going to be honest with you.
Open book.
I'm excited about the show. I have an old friend, Vac, who's going to be joining us. He called me up. He says, he goes, "Hey man, I got a new bit. I'd love to bring it to the podcast." So I said, "Yeah, man, that's what we do." So I say we get him in here. What do you think?
Let's do it. I've never met Matt before, so let's do it.
Okay. His name is Matt Lewis. I've known him for a lot of years. He's a stand-up comedian. He's an actor. He's an independent film producer. He produced the documentary All-American Comedy Trek. He produced the film Funny Fat Guy. He has appeared in The Ranch, Masters of Sex, and you can see him in Magazine Dreams with Jonathan Majors in December. He also hosts a podcast called Obnoxious Valid Points. Let's get him in here.
All right.
Matt Lewis, ladies and gentlemen. So we understand you have a new bit that you want to work out. Is that true?
Yes, I do have a new bit. I did it 30 minutes ago, and I'm trying to find it so I can I made a video of it, and I'm trying to pull it up on YouTube. I should have had that prepared for you. I apologize.
No. We were thinking we were going to work on your bit.
Yeah.
And you were going to go do it and then bring it back to the show. But
okay, I misunderstood. I smoke a lot of weed and I misunderstood the directions.
I told you I'm blaming you for everything tonight, Matt. So
absolutely, everybody blames California for everything. I'm completely California. Gotcha. Yeah.
We had a little audio difficulty at the top of the show trying to get things started, and of course it's Matt Lewis's fault.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? In the future, Matt, maybe one of these days I'll be technologically advanced to get that video from you and show it in real time on the podcast, but I'm not quite there yet.
Right on. If Vinny becomes technologically advanced, I think we're all in trouble. I think China goes down if Vinny starts figuring out computers. That's what's going to happen.
Exactly. So we have nothing to worry about. So tell us about the bit. Tell us how you came up with it. Give us a little backstory.
Right now it's about a 2.5 minute chunk. It's basically about my look, my appearance. It kind of goes into my handshake material. My introduction stuff is where I think it's going to end up. It's basically just about my my look. What it is talking about how being an actor in LA, you have to know your look. You have to know what roles you're going to go out for. And right now, I feel like the only shot I have is if they do a Big Lebowski reboot. Basically, I'm just going to be the guy, but it's a little bit 2023 version. not going to have a cardigan sweater. I'm going to have a zip up hoodie. Will be the one difference. Not much of a bowler. I have converted to disc golf, and I realized how old I was. Whenever you can hurt yourself playing disc golf, your back is not what it once was in your 20s. You step on the wrong clump of dirt, you're going to flip over, and then you're waving your arms around like a little bitch for like 3 hours. Yeah, it's fun. I don't. Unlike the Big Lebowski, I don't have a friend who talks about Vietnam all the time, but he did watch the movie Black Hawk Down 200 times, and so he blames everything on Mogadishu. That's basically where I'm at with that. That's really the only chunk I've got with it. Just 3 tags on it right now. And I'm drinking gin and tonics instead of White Russians. I don't know, just out of support for Ukraine.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Yeah.
I did it for the first time tonight, and it was
and you taped it.
I taped it, and now I'm looking for it. And I didn't want to. I put it on my YouTube, but I wanted to keep it unlisted because I'm not proud of it yet.
Well, as Vac will tell you, I did a bit for the first time at a theater in where was it? It was in Walhalla, South Carolina, and it was brutal. But we promised our audience, you're gonna see these things. You're gonna see it. Fly or die. That's what Vac and I say. We say fly or die. So hey, man, if you want, you can send me that video and we can show it for the podcast.
All right. Let me.
Well, no. We can't do it now. But
Okay.
It'll be for the people listening.
We'll fix it in post.
We'll fix it in post.
That's all.
Yeah. No, that's what's going on with me. Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Well, how do you think the bit went?
I initially said, that was the initial thing was I said, I'm one Chinaman pissing on a rug away from turning into the Big Lebowski, and Chinaman didn't go over well. I wasn't trying to be racist or hateful.
It's a line from the movie.
But I'm in LA, and people don't know anything outside of Twilight, so it's just I think I'll just convert it to I'm one Asian man pissing on my rug away from turning into the Big Lebowski. That may be a little bit more smoother. I kind of look like a MAGA guy, so it doesn't always. So whenever you're doing like anything, could be deemed racially insensitive in LA, it doesn't. I get it. So I felt the bit. Talking about hurting myself playing disc golf, because that is that went through, and it's also a true story. It happened. It didn't happen in LA, but it happened when I was in Philadelphia playing disc golf for a while with some friends, and I slipped on dirt. Dirt is what takes me out now. Not a high school bully, not a linebacker, not a hitman. Dirt. I'm afraid of dirt now. Yes,
that's a great. But you see, that's a great line. Dirt takes me out now. That's funny. The way you said it right there. Dirt takes me out now. That's where I'm at. That's a great line.
I have to fear the earth.
I fear the earth. Right.
I fear gravity.
And there's something you don't know that I know about you. You're September 2nd. You're a Virgo.
Yes.
So
yes.
What can we put to that? Like, I'm afraid of dirt now. Is Virgo an earth sign, or is it a water? I know it's not a water sign.
I think it's it's a sign where everybody hates you. That's what I think. Because that's my Virgo. I used to run around with a girl. She would always say, "Oh, well, that's your Virgo coming out. That's your Virgo coming out." And I was just like,
"Oh, how long did you date her?" Oh.
I didn't date her. She was another comedian I was working with, and
okay.
I don't even want to talk about her. Okay. You know her, but she's Anyway,
okay. Well, what kind of sign is Virgo? Is Virgo earth sign? I know it's not a water sign. You think it would be because it's a mermaid.
I'm the only one, I'm the only man. I'm the only person in California, in Los Angeles, who doesn't know anything about astrological signs.
Well, I don't know anything about it either. That's why I'm
Oh,
asking. I just thought that, but when you said I fear the earth, that just a little light bulb popped up in my head. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, you should use your astrology. Well, I'm because Earth, and I'm a water sign, so I guess that makes sense. Or what? What? I don't know.
Why don't
yeah.
if dirt takes you out,
Mm-hmm.
That's a great line.
what are the things that you do to avoid dirt?
I am
Are you
going
just
to have.
walking on cement?
Yeah, I need to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to float. I'm gonna have to levitate.
Learn how to levitate. Yeah.
I need a jet. I'm gonna need a jetpack next time I play frisbee golf. That's I'm not.
You need Chris Angel to walk with you. Like something.
I like. Yeah.
I can just picture you like, you're walking around and you're with people and you go, everybody stop. What
The
is
gravity.
The gravity. The dirt. Like, like I just see that being a thing where you're just totally. What is wrong with you people?
Yeah.
There's like one big chunk of the sidewalk out, and I'm like, oh, we can't. Whoa.
We got to go the other way. Yeah.
Wrap it around. I mean, I just see that being like a very kind of visual thing with you just freaking out at the normalcy of just walking on some dirt.
Yeah.
Look, I don't want to talk about it, but I'll just, Cliff Notes, disc golf, Philly. I don't want to talk about it. Going around the dirt. I mean, like I could just see you kind of get nuts about it. I just hiccuped like 3 times.
Is there a sand trap? Is there a sand trap in disc golf?
I'm not good. I'm not good enough to play on sand trap levels. If there are, I think I'm not sure because I think it's because the sand trap works for golf balls, but really I only mini golf.
I guess that makes sense. I'm just trying to relate more dirt stuff to this. Anyway, do you mention? Here's another difference between you and the Big Lebowski. He lived in L.A., didn't he?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, he lived in L.A. Okay, so I guess that's a similarity. I thought maybe he lived in a different part, but you could maybe mention that you're from Oklahoma.
Yeah. I am from Oklahoma. Yeah, that's true. I don't. Yeah.
Did I let the cat out of the bag? Were you trying to keep that a secret, Matt?
Oh no. It's all right. I mean, you give me a couple shots of tequila, you can tell exactly where I'm from. I turn that out. Hey man, y'all fitting to go get some food later? Yeah, where y'all finna go? Yeah, I get real.
Talk like that there.
Matt, I'm curious about when you at the top of the description of this bit.
Yeah.
Were you saying that's about the only role you can go out for?
That's what I feel like.
Do you have an agent?
I do not.
Okay, then you do for the bit. I think you should have one for the bit.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if, like, you feel that you only could go out for the Big Lebowski reboot.
Okay. Yeah.
Your agent. You had a meeting with your agent. Your agent thinks you're
waiting on the reboot.
You're waiting for the reboot, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So that's what you're gunning for.
Same
you're
line.
Gunning for it.
Yeah.
You know your type.
Yeah.
You got to know your type.
Yeah.
And most people think, "Oh, my type is, I'm the suburban dad. I'm the mom. I'm the Big Lebowski reboot." That is so obscure, but popular enough that like you're gunning for it, man.
Yeah. It's believable that it'll finally come one day or something. It's
totally believable. And I don't know how many young people have seen that movie, but it's a classic. It's a cult.
Yeah.
They may have.
Oh, yeah.
I could almost see you doing lines from the movie.
Well, that's just your opinion, man.
You're just so ready for it that you can. I mean, if you have the right crowd and you play it right, you could actually have them rooting for you.
Yeah.
The Big Lebowski reboot.
Yeah.
And that's just hysterical to think about.
Yeah.
That's what. Not that you want to play a stoner or you want to play but that and only that, and that's why you moved out here for that. Like, you moved out to LA for that because you know it's coming, right?
Yeah.
And you're ready for it.
Yeah.
I just think that's such a funny idea.
Yeah.
But also, you could even maybe show the audience how prepared you are for it, because you got to be prepared. Everything in life, you read everything in life, every self-help guru, preparation. So you're prepared. You got every line down.
All right.
I mean, everybody's everybody's lines.
Yeah.
And just throw out a couple of famous
Quote.
famous lines from it.
So do you have any
What
leads?
if you did it so bad? Like, what if you did it so bad that, like with a brogue or something like that, I don't know, you just fuck it up.
I'm not smart enough to know what a brogue is. I'm sorry.
Like an Irish accent.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay.
I mean, I don't know if you have to do that. It's just an idea, but or maybe you could do it really like you're really, oh shit, that's pretty good. Like that either.
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
Folks, right? Now, now if there was just somebody in Hollywood that knew what they were doing, they would make this reboot.
Yeah.
And I would be the star. And then you could do another line from it. And you go, and I'm ready for anything. Maybe you could do it.
The dude abides. The dude abides.
What's that?
So that's he's quoting the movie. That's the thing.
Dude abides.
Yeah, when you either nail it when you do the impression so amazingly, and the people are going to appreciate that, they're going to laugh at that, or you lampoon it to such a degree that they, that it's
absurd.
It's like when you see, it's like if you ever see a comedian rap. The only way it's got to be like funny or really cool is if like they nail it. If they nail it, they got to really nail it. Otherwise, it's just pathetic.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I got a couple of questions for you.
Absolutely, Vinny.
Who's your Donnie? Do you have a Donnie? Do you have a Donnie? In your little entourage.
I got a Donnie, but this is current day LA, so he doesn't speak any English. I don't know.
But dude, it's one line. My Donnie doesn't even speak English.
Don Quixote.
And do me a favor, Matt. Do the line about Walter.
My Walter in this new reboot. He never went to Vietnam. But he did watch the movie Black Hawk Down 200 times.
I would. This just popped into my head when you said that. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Maybe it's not better. Maybe it is better. Maybe it's whatever. My Walter, the Walter in my entourage. He never went to Vietnam, but he quotes the hell out of Black Hawk Down. I mean, how we have guys in our lives that they have a favorite movie, and he quotes the hell out of Black Hawk Down, and then just watch that movie again to get some. It's the grind. It's the grind.
Well, in fairness, I'm the one that watches Black Hawk Down. Has watched Black Hawk Down 200 times. So
me too.
And I go, I almost signed up for the Army when that movie came out, and then my mom was like, "It's a fucking movie, you dummy."
Yeah. And they got their asses kicked.
Well, and they yell cut sometimes. You don't just cut,
I also want to. I think it's interesting to explore if your agent in this.
Okay.
Even if you don't have one, it's LA. Everybody has an agent.
For the sake of the bit.
Yeah, for the sake of the bit, you have an agent. Is your agent supportive of you doing this Big Lebowski reboot? Like they signed on now, knowing you're going to be a star and you're going to get the Big Lebowski reboot, or do they really think you're meant for something else? Like they see you in like soap operas, or they see you.
Selling laundry detergent. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, are you a spokesman? Are you a pitch guy?
That's
my agent says I'd be great for commercials.
Yeah.
That's
Ty.
interesting. They're trying to steer you away from your dream.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know what's funnier. Like, would they? Is it the fact that excuse me, that they're behind you 100? Like, finally
Yeah.
they've been thinking the same thing. They got they're representing everybody, but they don't have the Big Lebowski reboot guy, and now they got him. And as soon as the studio puts that together, Matt
Yes.
Lewis is going to be the guy.
Next to you and McGregor. Here we go. Yeah.
And then that's going to be a type. Are you the Big Lebowski reboot guy? That's going to be a type.
Like, exactly.
He plays like a Matt Lewis, only it looks like he can jog a mile. Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like he can jog a mile.
So either are they all on board with this fantasy of yours of the Big Lebowski reboot, and they love it, or do they really think you can do other things instead?
Oh, I like that. I like all my eggs are in this one basket, and it's such an obscure basket. It's not like it's not like the Homecoming King or something like that, or the Bad Cop, where it's just you can only play Big Lebowski in a Big Lebowski reboot. That's your range. That's
your range.
Yes.
You have an acting. Do you take acting class?
I do take acting classes. Yeah.
So your acting coach is your acting coach really encouraging you, and every scene you do is from the Big Lebowski?
Every scene.
Like they give you, each week, I want you to work on this scene.
Technically, my acting coach is my Donnie. He's always, that's great. Yeah. He's my Steve Buscemi in the movie. He just, sounds great. Yeah. I don't know.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah.
I'm just throwing shit. Yeah. You gotta give the agent some color since we're giving him a little bit of a role in this. Yeah. How do
I think the agent, are you going to have an agent that is typical Hollywood? Like, is it an old woman? Is it an older lady?
Like a blind as a bat, like 80-year-old. A lot of cats in the office, that kind of thing. Yeah.
A lot of cats.
Yeah.
She's
got a cat she's got a cat for every widowed husband.
Yeah.
I just think this whole thing about the Big Lebowski reboot is hysterical.
Thank you.
And
go ahead, Vac.
You see this as your winning ticket.
Yeah.
Like, have you turned down anything because it wasn't the Big Lebowski reboot?
Yes, I was fourth on the call sheet for a Dollar Tree ad, and that was I thought that was where I was gonna. I said I gotta stay committed to what I want. When the audience sees me, they want to know what they're getting. Yeah.
You don't want to get washed out, and you don't have to, oh, that's the guy from the Dollar Tree. He can't do the Big Lebowski. Like, are you turning down work?
Actually, oh my god! Actually, a Dollar Tree ad would work for the Big Lebowski. You know what I mean? If I look at or a 99-cent store or whatever you want to call it, just like, oh my god, I'm going to take. I'm going to take your idea and twist it and put in. I like that where like that. They're trying to get me introduced to the audience as the next Big Lebowski by having me in a Dollar Tree ad, where I write a check for $1.46. Yeah.
That's what I was getting at. I was getting at because you're not the Big Lebowski, Matt. You're not the Big Lebowski. You're the Big Lebowski reboot. Yeah. So Big Lebowski wrote a check for $1.49 at Ralph's. You write a check for 99 cents at the Dollar Tree.
I think this is really funny.
I do too.
And I just love the Big Lebowski reboot thing, but how you're just committed to it.
Yeah.
It's coming. As soon as somebody thinks, oh yeah, Big Lebowski reboot, Matt Lewis, you're the guy.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to close. I want to close it with "The Dude Abides," which is what he said to Sam Elliott. I just kind of talking to you. I think that would be a good button for it. A good. Yeah, I like this.
Or what's another way that guys or bros. Okay. Greet each other. They don't always say dude. They might say brah.
Bruh.
But bra,
Yeah.
the bra, or the bro,
Bro.
not abides, but a similar word to as abides, So it's the same thing. But people, would that be too hard to get? Is that like really reaching and a little bit too hard of a reference?
It's smart. I got to figure out how to do it, and that's going to be
Yeah.
difficult.
Here's a couple more things that I wrote down.
All right.
Matt.
Yeah.
Because we're all fans. Vac, right? You're a fan of Big Lebowski, right?
Yeah.
Do I look like a communist? Of course.
A nihilist. You're not a nihilist. You're not a
Not
nihilist.
a nihilist. That's 100 points.
We are nihilists. We believe in nothing. Ah.
So I know you are. And I got to tell you, in my travels, I have never met someone who doesn't like that movie. So I think I don't know this. I just wrote this down. These thoughts just come and I write it down. It goes, not that the movie needs a reboot.
Yeah.
But hey, I know my type.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
And I'm the man. Yeah. I'm the man for the reboot.
Dude, look at listen to the way I talk, man. What are you guys talking about, man?
Right.
That's a good point, Vinny. Like, who's calling for a reboot?
Yeah, exactly. That's where I was going. Who's calling for it?
No, but yet when they see Matt, they're gonna go, "We need to do a Big Lebowski reboot."
Yeah.
This is the guy.
Yeah, this is the guy. Here's the other thing.
Yes, yes, sir.
Instead of White Russians, you're drinking gin and tonics.
Yeah, I could just stick with what I don't know. I was trying to say something like not White Russian, but, to show unity with Ukraine or something. I don't know. It was just kind of a current event kind of thing. It was just kind of a tap in.
Is gin a Ukrainian drink?
I think vodka. I mean, I was just trying to do something different.
No. I get it. I'm just asking. Here's where I went with that. Here's the little note that I wrote down. I don't drink White Russians. I drink gin and tonic because I hear they are not as much calories. There's not as many calories in a gin and tonic.
I can stay keto.
Right. I can almost stay keto.
That's a very current day goal, man. Yeah. Gin and tonics are keto, man.
Yeah. Hey, I got a beverage here, man.
Bro, beverage, man.
Yeah.
Whatever my drink is going to be keto. I like that.
But I can almost stay keto. Right. I don't
keeps me dude. This keeps me teetering on the edge of ketosis, man.
All right, there you go.
All right.
Yeah. Can't bowl. He plays disc golf. I like it, man. I like it.
Yeah. I did actually hurt myself. Falling, playing. I was standing on a half of a ledge trying to whip a disc out, and it was I fell and I pulled a muscle in my back, and you don't know how close you are to becoming a woman until you pull a muscle on your back, and you have to sit in a car for like 18 hours to get back to Avondale, PA.
Right. Oh man, that's awful. Yes. Yeah, back pain. Yeah.
Well, you guys get it, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. I'm experiencing shoulder pain now. I got to go see a specialist in a week and a half.
Oh man.
2 specialists coming up.
I'm just getting a call.
It's not about me. It's about Matt.
No.
Right. Yeah. Hey man, I think this is.
Sorry, I was getting a call from a girl comic that I kind of want to have sex with.
Well, that's important. Hey. Hey, Lewis, focus. Anyway, so, dude, I think this is a funny bit. Would you be willing to tape it the first time you bring you do these changes on stage and then let?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Where did you tape tonight?
It was a place called Fourth Wall. I don't know if it was around whenever we used to run around in LA together. Yeah. It's just one of those hop in mics kind of thing. Kind of hop in open. It was a straight open mic. It was all just comics, and I'm always scared when I do something at an open mic that is popular with the comics in the room, because I go, oh, this may be too dark, or
Right. Yeah.
But like if like comedians who actually get paid to do stuff are laughing, I go, okay, well, I take their opinion much higher than the guy who's just gonna do a bunch of sexual harassment jokes or something, or you know what I mean.
Right. I remember, dude. I remember this brutal. I admire you for still doing those, man.
I went to that just to
you were always a warrior, man. You were always in the trenches, man. I would like show up at this distant thing as nobody. There's Matt Lewis. What the heck is he doing?
That's where I met you in. That's not where I met you. I don't know if I met you there. That one place was like it was so far North Hollywood. It was like South Canada. There was a play. God, it was some shit bar.
We didn't meet at Lovett's. I thought we met at John Lovett's club.
Oh no, maybe possible. I mean, I smoke a lot of weed, so man.
I think you told us that.
we did meet at Lovett's. I was working there. That was what it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
For credits, I included Funny Fat Guy. The movie that he was in. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
All right. Thank you for that. I was tempted to say that in the intro.
Oh no, do it. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. I'll stop talking. The weed's hitting.
Ooh, that's okay. So I think this is funny, man. Do you have any more suggestions for it, Vac?
Nah.
No.
I think I'm wiped out. I think my genius.
Yeah. Genius.
Finished.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I really think it's funny, and I think it's so obscure that you're waiting for the Big Lebowski reboot.
Yeah. I mean, it's something I can really wear. You know what I mean? I feel I can sell it. Like you're starting to hear it come out of me because I do that. I say one phrase I always say to people, and it's like in Oklahoma, it would be, "You ain't from around here." In LA, it's, "Where are you from, man?"
Oh my God, that's so true.
The southern version. You ain't from around here.
Matt, do you do that in your show? Because that's hilarious and that's profound.
I'm getting
profoundly true.
I'm getting there. What? I'm getting there. Yeah. Well, I mean, that is something I can wear. Where I can just the people in Oklahoma would say, "You ain't from around here, is you? Italian boy." And I'd be like, "Where are you from, bro?"
Yeah. That should be in your show. That's funny.
Well, it's also like my parents are from Redondo Beach, but I was born in Oklahoma. So yeah, it is kind of like that little cross section of it, you
were almost born in California. You got gypped.
No, I was 10 years out, but but no, they were, my parents had they were into teenage pregnancy things, and you can't really do that when you're broke. So in Oklahoma, you can be broke. You can have a barefoot and pregnant wife in Oklahoma, and nobody gives a second look. So yeah,
that was Matt Lewis talking, everybody.
Matt Lewis said that.
Matt Lewis said that.
It's like when a comedian says like an ethnic slur. I can slur Oklahomans, I can say this,
Absolutely.
There's things that we can't repeat Chris Rock's bits, but but we can recognize they're funny, but we can't say them out loud. I can talk about Oklahomans. Those are my people, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. You can say it, but we can't. I guess.
Well,
I got Okie privilege.
Okie privilege.
Everyone wants that. Everyone wants a piece of that.
So that's great, buddy. We'd love to see it again. Next time you tape it.
Yeah.
You got my number. Let me know. We'll take a look at it. We'll critique. We'll come up with some more ideas.
What I'm probably going to do now that I know that you're expecting a video from me, I'm going to take my pants off and send you a video, and then you'll be all excited about the video you're getting, and then you'll be disappointed.
That's okay. That's okay. It just won't. Matt Lewis said it just won't make it to the podcast. That's all.
Don't post that. No. It's just like
the pantless video. Matt Lewis, thank you very much for coming to New Bits. We appreciate it.
Good stuff.
Tell everybody how they can get in touch with you, how they can find you on social media. Tell them about your podcast.
Yeah, social media. I am the fun Matt Lewis, TheFunMattLewis. I chose that name because if you look up Matt Lewis, you get an MSNBC correspondent, and I don't know, I'm not smart. And then the second one you get is one of the kids from Twilight, and I'm not thin and I'm not attractive. So yeah, you have to put in the fun Matt Lewis, MattLewis. I have a podcast. Whenever you guys are in town, love to have you guys both on or single or whatever. I don't know if you guys get along in real life. Here we go. I saw that you guys argue over lasagna spots. I get it. The podcast is called Obnoxious Valid Points. If you type it in, you'll see my ugly mug and you'll see my co-host. My co-host is actually attractive, and it probably makes him look even more attractive standing next to me. So yeah, that's good.
Gotcha. That's like with me and Vinny and me, you know.
Oh. Well, one of you guys was supposed to be attractive. I don't know.
I think I used to be, but
yeah. That sweet tea in Georgia will get to you, man. That sweet tea.
I'm telling you, man.
I wish I had Vinny's hair.
I can't get enough of it. Hey.
Oh, dude, yeah, my God, you and freaking Elvis. Good Lord, man, what the hell, dude?
Yeah. Listen, my dad's in his 80s. His hairline's still right here.
Oh well, dude. Hey, is there a way that I could like call dibs on it? You know, he's
dibs on my dad's hair.
He's in his 80s. I mean, you know.
Jeez, man. Come on, buddy.
Matt Lewis said that.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear that, Uncle Louie?
You guys gotta call a hit on me. All right, great.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Vac. Yeah, Matt couldn't make it to the second podcast. I don't know what happened to him.
R.I.P. Rest in peace, Matthew Lewis. There you go.
It's been a pleasure, Matt Lewis. Thank you so much, brother.
I'm gonna see
you. I will see you online, okay, brother?
Dude,
ladies and gentlemen, check out his podcast. Find him online. Follow him. He's a very funny guy, and he's a good dude. And we're very thankful for you being here on the show.
Pleasure to meet you, Greg. Great to see you again, Vinny. Thank you, guys.